Welcome to the 2020 Billabong Wetsuit Visual Guide, designed to walk you through the latest and greatest from our team's cold water specialists. We're pretty sure you're now familiar with the marvels of graphene, the Nobel Prize winning material that lines Billabong's wetsuits. We introduced it as a world first last year and are excited to announce that it's even more fine-tuned this year, and now with a more sustainable twist. But before we get into that, let's refresh your memory on what exactly graphene is and why it's such an advantage when you're surfing in cold water. Graphene continues to revolutionize a whole spectrum of consumer products, but for our needs, it's like a secret weapon infused into the lining of your favorite wetsuit. Consider graphene's almost superpower-like properties. It's the world's thinnest material. It's the world's strongest material. It's the world's most heat-conductive material. Plus, it stretches and bends. You saw what this can do for warmth and performance last winter in all Billabong suits, especially in the fully lined Billabong Furnace, our premium suit that, according to Griffin Colapinto, literally feels like surfing in soft flannel pajamas. You might even have noticed how this crazy flexible wetsuit gets warmer faster and stays warmer longer, even after you stop moving. In an independent lab study, researchers placed UV lights on graphene liner to replicate body heat, then did the same test on traditional thermal linings. The result? As you see in this graph, the graphene lining warmed up faster than traditional thermal jersey, and more importantly, held its heat much longer. In fact, after 2 minutes with the UV lights turned off, the Billabong graphene liner was still warmer than a traditional thermal lining at its peak with the UV lights on. We could go on and on about lab results, but what does this mean for you? Everyone knows that paddling isn't what makes you cold. It's when you're sitting, waiting during a lull. Not only do Billabong wetsuits featuring graphene heat up faster, but they retain heat much longer, even after you stop moving. Meaning, of course, that you'll stay warmer and more comfortable during those endless waits on a long period swell. So, we think we can all agree that Billabong wetsuits featuring graphene offer unparalleled warmth and performance in the world's coldest lineups. Now you can feel even better about wearing our suits in 2020. Why? Because we've been working hard on lessening our wetsuit's footprint on the planet while still maintaining superior performance standards. Starting in 2020, in another industry world first, all of our wetsuits feature graphene liners and jerseys made from 100% recycled fibers, which are a combination of recycled PET bottles and post-consumer spandex, saving millions of plastic bottles and waste from oceans and landfills. In addition, we only use water-based glues, our yarn dyeing process uses 90% less water than traditional dyeing processes, and at least 30% of our wetsuit foam is made from upcycled car tires and scrap neoprene. This is progress, and we plan to keep lightening all of our wetsuits' footprint on the planet each season. What would the ultimate goal look like? Look no further than this year's Billabong Furnace Natural, the world's most sustainable wetsuit, without compromising a single percent of warmth, comfort, or performance. The Furnace Natural is 100% neoprene-free, using a new formulation of Ulex Pure that is sustainably sourced from rubber trees, knee pads from upcycled car tires, graphene liners and jerseys made from 100% recycled fibers, and to top it all off, cyclo technology, allowing the fibers in the suit to naturally degrade in landfills, helping close the loop of plastic pollution in our oceans and landfills. All of this and you won't notice an ounce of compromise in warmth, performance, or comfort. So when a customer walks in and asks, what's new with wetsuits this year? We're hoping you now have enough ammo to convince anyone. It's Billabong wetsuits featuring graphene, now made from recycled materials. Because when you're wearing the Billabong wetsuits featuring graphene, you're getting warmer.